I'm Hakeem Kae-Kazim, and you're listening to Rocking at the Movies with Shane Comley-White, and this is going to be fantastic. He loves movies, I love movies, so I want you to watch Rocking at the Movies. Great.
Welcome to Rocking at the Movies. I'm Shane Comley-White, and today's guest is no stranger to the big screen as well as our TV sets. He has been on so many well-known movies and series such as Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End, amazing series 24, Hotel Rwanda, and also The Librarian, strangely enough, and so many more. Hakeem, welcome to Rocking at the Movies. It's an honor and a privilege to have you on with me.
Thanks, Shane. Lovely to be here. Thank you for having me.
Only a pleasure, only a pleasure. Like I mentioned, you've been in so many different movies. Do you have any idea of how many movies and TV series you've actually been on?
You know what? I don't. You know, not even but it's probably about 100 or more. So yeah,
that's crazy.
Counting all of them.
And where were you born? You weren't born in South Africa or England, huh?
No, I was born in Nigeria. So I was born in Nigeria and then traveled there as a as a baby actually to the UK, and then came to South Africa. And my parents and we sort of traveled all over the world actually, and then I ended up in South Africa and America and spent some time there. And so I sort of figured myself as a sort of citizen of the world actually.
Oh, that's even better.
Yeah. So,
never grounded to one spot.
No, and also each of those places have had a sort of a real sort of effect on my life, and me growing up. So they each mean something very, 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 very much to me, and they're very important to me. But whether it be South Africa, or Nigeria, or England, or America, as a young man, they've all had a particular impact on me as a human being.
And kind of molded you to who you are today, huh?
Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. Exactly. So just a bit of a release date that's coming now. The movies have actually been released itself, is Godzilla versus Kong. Now you're in that movie. I've seen the introduction or the trailer for it, and there's such a small little clip of it with you in there. But you are the captain of the ship, am I correct?
I'm the captain of the ship, yes, yeah. I don't want to give any spoilers. But it's the movie. I love the trailer. I'm not sure how much of it I'm going to be in because of the monsters, sort of
it's
thing.
It's about monsters.
I love I love the trailer, and I think it's and especially during these times of lockdown, it's going to be a great escape movie.
Definitely.
To watch. So watch out for that.
Definitely going to do that. Do you know when it's actually going to be released, or is it out now?
Yeah, no, it's not out now. No, it's in March.
March.
So they're looking at release date in March, both on cinema and HBO Max, I think. Okay, so they're going to do a dual release.
Yeah. Well, that's brilliant. So at least we can definitely go and watch it, and like you say, escape from the reality of all this COVID stress and frustration. And your role is an admiral, right? So you're part of the military. And
I don't want to say much more because it might spoil bits. But that's it. Yeah.
I do have one question, and I hope it's not going to give away anything. I'd just like to know, what is it like as an actor to actually do green screen work? Because I'm sure part of that movie is quite a lot of green screen.
Yeah, there's a lot of green screen. I mean, all of it with the monsters. When you see the monsters, there's it's all green screen.
It's all CGI.
Stuff. Obviously you got to use your imagination even more. And it's interesting. It's just really about just focusing and imagining that what you're seeing is really there and going for it, and that sort of sense. So I mean, I quite enjoy it actually. It's a different thing. It's a different energy, and the focus is much more intense.
Yeah, I can imagine. I've always seen all the background, all the BTS, or behind the scenes of things like Jurassic Park, where they stick a face on a piece of wood that's stuck up high and whatever, and they have to act to that. I think it must be so difficult as an actor, So I can imagine it's the same with this one.
and it just takes more. You must focus. The focus. But you're usually there. You know your character. You know what's going on. So, it's all part and parcel of the job.
We just get into the role, which is brilliant.
And get into the role. Get into it. Yeah.
Yep. And then any memorable behind the scenes or cast things or bloopers or something that happened that you can release or talk about?
Okay, I'll tell you one. I'll tell you one thing, which is funny. I mean, I came on set and we were doing a lot of stuff in water. A lot of stuff in water. And I came on set and I don't know. I think I got a bit cold and I went home and then I came and I got sick and I was and I got really, really sick. And but I had to go back on set to finish the scene out and that sort of stuff, and I did that, and then I was off for 3 or 4 days to recover from the sickness, and when I got back, everybody had this whatever I had, this virus had gone through everybody, and I came on set, and then everybody looked at me and said, "There he is. There's patient zero."
Patient zero. You've never been labeled as that. Now you have.
Yeah. So,
well, that serves them right.
On that, right.
They shouldn't have had you there to push. Yeah, exactly. Keep you at home. No, geez, I've been speaking to a couple of other actors as well, and they say behind the scenes stuff is always the best, and there's so many connections that you make and so many fun things that happen. And the one I was speaking to, the guy I was speaking to, which is Simon Rhee, he was telling me about a movie that they were just recently doing called The Doorman. And he is a fight choreographer, and he was training the main actress. And they only found out halfway through the fight scenes that she had a cracked vertebrae in her neck. But what I find is amazing, which is crazy. What I find that is amazing is that you go on there, you perform what you're doing, but no one can actually tell how ill you are or what pain you're going through, because you guys just do the job so well. Some people will just cringe and cry and hide and tuck themselves under a pillow or something like that. So it's incredible what you do.
Thank you. It's what you get paid for, and time is money and all that sort of stuff. So you got to be focused when you're on it. And the nice thing is I love it. I love doing what I do, and I'm very blessed to be able to do it in the way that I do.
Definitely.
And it's taken me all over the world, which is again another bonus.